This is the Chinese cooking channel called Chinese Cooking Channel.
Today I'm going to show you some secrets to Chinese stir-fry vegetables. I use a carbon steel wok to bring out the smoky flavor in stir-fry vegetables. Preheat a wok at medium heat. Then add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil and move the cooking oil around the wok. Aromatics are heated in the hot oil to release the aromas and deep flavors. So my favorite aromatics are chopped ginger and chopped garlic. There are many aromatics to use in Chinese cooking, including celery, onions, and carrots. For my stir-fries, I like to chop up about 2 tablespoons of ginger and 2 tablespoons of garlic. Now drop the ginger and the garlic in the hot oil. Stir-fry the ginger and garlic for about 10 seconds and push the ginger and garlic to the outside edge of the wok. Now turn your heat setting to high because you want to sear all your vegetables. Have all your vegetables already cut up before you start your stir-fry. I like using red peppers because they bring out some color in the stir-fry. So add the vegetables that cook the slowest in first. Now I add the mushrooms and celery. So these vegetables will take a little longer to cook. Use your wrists and forearm to turn the vegetables. You don't need to use your whole arm. Make sure all your vegetables are nice and dry. So if you wash your vegetables, dry them off before you stir fry. I found some zucchini, so I'll add that in now. You can use whatever vegetables that you have handy. Cut your vegetables more or less the same size. This way you get more even cooking. Add a teaspoon of salt. You can add more or less depending how salty you want your stir fry. I add half a teaspoon of sesame oil. Sesame oil has a nice fragrance and really brings out the flavors of the vegetables. With a carbon steel wok, you get some real good sear marks on your vegetables. So with a gas stove, you need to work a little faster. On an electric stove, you'll have more time. Add a teaspoon of light soy sauce. So soy sauce has salt in it, so you might want to use the light sodium soy sauce if you are sensitive to salt. Now I add the Chinese veggies. I like bok choy. Cut your Chinese veggies slightly larger because they do shrink. I also like my Chinese veggies on the raw side, so I add it in at this late stage of the stir fry. You can add any kind of Chinese veggies that you like. If you like your Chinese veggies a little more well cooked, just add them in a little earlier. I like adding oyster flavor sauce to my stir fry. I add about a teaspoon of oyster flavor sauce. So oyster flavor sauce really brings out the flavors of the stir fry.
What I've done now is going to add some Chinese barbecue sauce with honey. I used it in a recipe for roast chicken, so I'm going to put that in right now.
The real secret to a great stir fry is to add and experiment with different flavors and ingredients. Add a tablespoon of brown sugar if you want your veggies to taste sweeter. If you like the salty flavor of your veggies, just leave out the brown sugar. I like to sample my cooking just to check the flavors. You don't need to add water to your stir fry because the veggies have water. So you can add a tablespoon of cornstarch in about a third of a cup of water if you want a thickened sauce. Otherwise, you don't need to thicken your sauce. There you have it. Secrets to Chinese stir-fry vegetables. Enjoy.